Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Hisham. We are from Group 2. We'll be presenting our topic on inventory management, which is under supply chain management. We select Vivo Pizza as the company to be analyzed for the purpose of this assignment. First of all, my name is Emili Nurhanisa Binti Saharuddin and my matrix number is 202040 and this is my other group members. So this presentation is divided into three sections, which is the first we will introduce the background of Vivo Pizza and their strategy. The second section will be talking about the current inventory management technique applied by the Vivo Pizza and what the strengths and weaknesses of the system. And from there, we will propose suggestions to improve the current system use. And lastly, the third section will be summary to highlight the important fact finding and analysis pertaining to the inventory management system applied by Vivo Pizza. And without further ado, we will begin with the introduction of Vivo Pizza. Vivo Food Sdn Bhd is the franchisee of Vivo Pizza, which is a food and beverage company originated from United States of America. The company is serving American-style pizza to customers and now has growing steadily and expanding to many countries, including Malaysia. And there are approximately 17 outlets of Vivo Pizza available across Malaysia that mainly located in major strategic malls like Times Square, Mid Valley, City Tropica, and so on. And the headquarters is located in Johor. Besides American pizza as the main menu, Vivo Pizza also serves high quality and innovative Western cuisine, as well as frozen pizza for people who want to enjoy self-bake the pizza by themselves at home. Putting effort to the fullest by the company by means to achieve the mission, which is to bring the best pizza and contemporary Western cuisine where family and friends can enjoy together. To get a closer look at the company strategy and management system, we had interviewed one of the employees of Vivo Pizza who worked as an officer at the company. And during the interview, Puan Akila has mentioned that the utmost important for them is to ensure the quality of the food they serve to customers are in the highest quality condition. From the interview, we also can conclude, we also can summarize that in order to achieve the mission, Vivo Pizza also put a strategy by being a regularly R&D project and pay high attention to details in every food preparations. And regular R&D projects are conducted to create uniqueness in their products compared to other company, as well as to improve its quality. And Vivo Pizza also pay attention to detail in every food preparation to ensure that only fresh ingredients are used for making the food, and provide extra protection for the ingredient by separating frozen and dry stock to keep them fresh for a long period of time. Thus, the strategy created will need a good inventory management techniques to make sure the organizational mission can be achieved and only quality food are produced while efficiently utilize the inventory to minimize costs. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. So I'll present about the system applied by the Vivo Pizza. The current inventory system used by Vivo Pizza to achieve organization strategy is As-Sufiyyah system. As-Sufiyyah system, which is formerly said such UBS, has been redesigned for simplicity to make it easier for users to use. As-Sufiyyah is a highly trusted software package that includes accounting, inventory, and billing modules, making it ideal for a small and medium-sized businesses wishing to handle their accounts and money professionally. It also can print invoices and delivery orders using As-Sufiyyah inventory and billing as an invoicing system. Thus, As-Sufiyyah accounting is a sophisticated accounting system that includes extensive financial tools, reliable reporting, and the ability to manage an unlimited number of firms. The inventory management technique used by Vivo Pizza in managing its inventory efficiently so that it will be in line with its mission and strategy is the first in, first out, which is FIFO technique. Under FIFO, the cost of item purchased first is assumed to be recognized first. As things are prepared for sale, inventory charges are assigned. This might happen as a result of the purchase of inventory or manufacturing costs, as well as the purchase of resources and the use of labor. These expenses are determined by the sequence in which the product was utilized. In the case of FIFO, it is determined by what arrived first. Next, I will present about the strength of the inventory system applied. So from the interview that had been conducted with one of the Vivo user employees, they used the first in first out FIFO method as their stock valuation method. The FIFO concept that they apply is by writing the receiving date on the every stock received. Besides, as far as the company has been operating, the effectiveness of the inventory system that they use is easy for them to check whether the stock is available or not. Furthermore, since the cost of inventory being sold is determined by the most recent cash flow of purchase to be used first, the FIFO method saves money and time when estimating the exact cost of the inventory being sold. Next, the FIFO method is also a straightforward concept that everybody can grasp, as it is a commonly used and acknowledged method of valuing inventory that improve consistency and comparability. Other than that, it also practical strategy to utilize because it might be difficult to determine the cost of things sold at the point of sale. And the problems can be solved by using this FIFO method. Lastly, in times of rising product prices, FIFO will exhibit increased gross and net profits. This is due to the fact that cost of sales includes an inventory figure. Because first inventories have lower cost than recent stock price during inflation, the profits reported will be larger. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
All right, I will continue this presentation with the weaknesses of the current system and technique. As far as the Vivo Pizza company has been operated, the limitations or problems that have occurred regarding the inventory system used is that physical inventory does not tally with the quantity of inventory in the system. So this is because one of the weaknesses of the FIFO method is that although it is simple to understand and applied, there will still be some inaccuracies in inventory valuation since actual inventory can be overestimated by the staff themselves. Besides, if a business places a large number of orders for commodities with varying pricing, managing the inventory and prices of each batch can become difficult, complex, and challenging, and they are more likely to make mistakes. Next, the weakness of the FIFO method is that it results in higher earning during periods of inflation, resulting in increased tax liabilities, and this may result in higher cash outflows for the Vivo company, Vivo Pizza company, because of the tax penalties that they need to pay. And next, the generally revenue and costs must be matched and reported at the same time using the matching concept. So when using the FIFO method, if the nature of the product is such that it has a sluggish turnover and requires time to convert and the price may fluctuate during this time, compliance may be problematic, and as a result, revenues and costs may be from separate periods. So move on to the next. Okay, so this will be our suggestion for improvement in achieving the organizational strategy. So the first one is Vivo Pizza should implement just-in-time (JIT). So the aim of the just-in-time (JIT) system in inventory management is to reduce wastage, enhance the efficiency of the operation and productivity, and contribute to smooth production flow. So the implementation of the JIT system would require the business to work closely with the suppliers, as they would communicate with the suppliers when the level of inventory reaches the minimum amount that should be in the warehouse. So to have a successful JIT implementation in inventory management, the business should carry out frequent physical counting activities on the inventory in the warehouse to ensure the correct amount has been recorded in the system. So the successful implementation of JIT in inventory management also allowed the business to control their productivity, reducing the storage costs, preventing the material used to produce the food from losing quality due to overstocking of inventory. So the next one is the next suggestion for improvement is the economic order quantity (EOQ). So from the interview that we conducted, so we discovered that this business frequently orders goods from suppliers twice a month or relies on available stock. So the amount of inventory usually will determine or have an impact on the effectiveness and efficiency of the Vivo Pizza company, as well as how smoothly the process runs. So economic order quantity, EOQ, is known as the best order quantity for a business to purchase in order to reduce inventory costs such as holding charges, shortage costs, and order fees. So the EOQ model aims to ensure that the appropriate amount of inventory is ordered per batch so that a company does not have to place orders too frequently or have an excess of inventory on hand. So optimal EOQ makes sure the product is on hand when they need it and when they need it for a customer order. So next, EOQ will also prevent the business from over ordering and tying up too much money in inventory by accurately forecasting what they need and when. So the next one is improve order schedules should reduce the amount of outdated stocks, especially for companies that maintain perishable stock that might lead to dead stock. So that's all for the suggestion. I will pass this to the next presenter.
Now I will continue to the end of the presentation, which is the conclusion part. So for the summary, Vivo Pizza has a mission to serve the best pizza and Western cuisine, which is they want to bring the best experience to customer. So from this mission, we know that Vivo Pizza trying to give the best experience to through their food. So they will provide their product with the fresh ingredients that they receive from the supplier. And Vivo Pizza also will do regularly research and development activities to create uniqueness and upgrade the quality of food and products that they have. So they will maximize the customer satisfaction and attract more customers to try their product. And in addition, they're also paying a high attention in every food preparation. So currently they use and apply SS EBS system and the 5-4 technique in their inventory management, which is the current system does have benefits as they will track the freshness of the ingredients, but at the same time there are existence of weakness in the system where it involves the cost of storage and there a possibility of wastage on their inventory. Next, we will look into how suggested system or techniques that we have stated earlier can help to achieve organization strategy. So in every organization, they have a strategy that aiming to for them to deliver the best service and product to their customer, to fulfill the customer needs and satisfaction, for them to be able to compete with their competitors, and at the same time they want to generate a high profit and return for their business. So we think that with the suggested system or techniques that we have given earlier, it can help them with providing the high quality of food and product while reducing the wastage of inventory. They can increase the productivity and efficiency in inventory management, and they can increase the profit where there will be a reduction in inventory cost and the cost of storage. So by implementing the GIT system and EOQ system, they can identify the exact amount of inventory that they needed for their production and to fulfill their customer order. By purchasing a small amount of inventory, they can properly manage the inventory and they can avoid the inventory obsolescence, where they will reduce the possibility of the inventory for not being used in a long time. So they can keep using the fresh ingredients for their production of their food. So that's all from us. Thank you.